so recently I've been hit with a horny beam that makes me desperately want to have a girlfriend in my life. I mean, hey, we're all emotionally ill losers who fantasize about the girl coming in, sweeping us off our feet, and permanently altering the trajectory of our lives, right? Breaking news! There's drama in the VTuber scene. The minority of people who read this document here said, wow, Cinder sucks and her manager is a jerk. While the majority of people did not read it. They just parroted whatever the common consensus was on Twitter.
Quiet, you!
Now, I, on the other hand, was one of the fringe outliers who read this document and went, damn, I need it. I need it now! On top of the Cinder drama, there was also the Kershey drama lately.
God, I hate white women. I'm becoming more misogynistic. This is very clearly a hostile takeover.
Although, to be fair, every time she opens her mouth, dramatubers begin writing up a script. Nah, I'm just kidding. Dramatubers are way too lazy to write scripts.
Ravioli.
But to be honest, my enthrallment with the VTuber community isn't a new thing for me. Every time a new VTuber drama drops, it propels my desire to take out a second mortgage and buy a VTuber model. So I too can be involved in something that doesn't matter at all. It's probably because a lot of big YouTuber drama is just like criminal offenses with serious consequences. But the majority of VTuber drama is like being back in high school, like, oh my god! Did you hear that Becky talked to Sarah and told her not to draw for Jasmine anymore? I also heard that she only became friends with Jenny so that she could get close to Miranda, who is also friends with Kyle Ritchie. And if you're sitting there like, oh, Joey, I actually have a life. I don't know what the Cinder drama is. Basically, her boyfriend/manager gaslit, gatekeeped, and girl bossed their artist into trying to become exclusive because they were jealous of other VTubers.
Jealous. You're gelling.
I am not gelling.
Uh-huh.
Just that my weirdar's going off, that's all.
And you're gelling.
So not.
Does the situation suck for those involved who feel hurt and betrayed by Cinder's actions? Yeah, but there are no real lasting consequences. The only real difference between this and a regular high school drama is that in high school only like 30 people learn about the situation and they forget about it in like a year, whereas on the internet 300,000 people get mad about it and forget about it in an hour.
I'm a genius!
So she fired her boyfriend, but, it's her boyfriend. So, they're probably just, like, smooching at night and then laughing about the whole thing. Now, look, brother, we all want girlfriends, am I right? Amen, brother, amen, am I right? But something about VTuber GFs in particular are just so very alluring. I think it's the mystique of not having a real face put to the voice. It's almost like my brain being stupid. Like one time I fell into the depths of depravity and my lust-filled sin, and it took me to OnlyFans where I subscribed for like $2 to see this profile, and then this girl, she messaged me and started striking up a conversation and was like, hey there, how was your day? And I was like, oh, no, you just want money from me. My brain instantly recognized, it clicked, that she was just trying to manipulate me, and I was like, I am not this desperate. And when my brain looks at the big female streamers out there, it's just like, no, dude, that's the evolution of the Playboy bunny. It's the Hollywood actresses, the Victoria's Secret model. My brain understands that there's a higher chance of a meteor hitting me right on the head right now as you watch this video than ever even saying hi to any of these people. Man, but VTubers are a goddamn slot machine. What's it gonna be? SS++ rarity, where the girl is actually identical or even hotter than their model. Or perhaps the model is just an evolution of the paper bag. Or even better, you spend years of your life watching and trying to accost a VTuber, only to learn that they've been happily married and now they're having a kid. Haha. But look, in my recent quest for a VTuber GF, I had a brilliant idea. A very original idea. Yes, I will use Twitch's filter to find a VTuber GF with no viewers. It's brilliant. There are none. There's none. I looked for like an hour and there are none. All the streamers that had one viewer were just guys catfishing you with a female model. Though I did spot some they them mussy. One day. But not today. Every single small VTuber who's actually a girl has like 4 or 5 guys in the chat trying to yearn for her affection. They had the exact same stupid idea as I did because they're all just as desperate and lonely as me. But I guess it wasn't a complete waste. I was able to meet some interesting characters like whatever the hell this thing is.
Stuff between 4 and 6. Born in Magic the Gathering and Bionicles. Oh, word?
There's an extremely cool frog.
I'm allowed to talk.
A future mentally ill VTuber GF who I wish to be emotionally dependent upon.
I mean, I have driven. I just don't have a license. Besides all those facts, I think I'd be a good one.
and 160p Iron Mouse.
I think, okay,
I would die for you. Now, do most of these women already have boyfriends or husbands? Yes, absolutely. Well, you know, with a regular streamer, you can pretty easily find out where they're from, what they do, and you know that you'll never meet them. But with a VTuber, they could be the girl next door. They could be the girl down the street. They could be that girl you saw in the park yesterday. You have no idea. Could you actually date her one day? Absolutely not. The answer is no. But your brain is stupid and it thinks, hey, you don't know that. What if being in this stream right now leads me down the long path of happiness where I learn that she lives just a town over, we meet up, we instantly kindle a romance that blossoms into her career succeeding and making millions of dollars. Then, I could be a stay-at-home dad to take my kids to Disney World while she grapples with the reality that if anyone ever found out about our love, her entire crew would be instantly destroyed by mentally ill losers that think they have a chance with her. That's the ultimate dream! And look, actually, you know what, before I move on, Twitch, baby, honey, father, you're estimated $2 billion and we can't filter more than one tag at a time. What are we, rationing in here? It's 2025. If I want to look up VTuber, women, ADHD, depressed, then you know what, that's my business, not yours, and you need to facilitate that. When you're using browsing features that are less advanced than freaking Rule 34, they have goddamn minus tagging. Did you know that on Rule 34 you can minus tag things you don't want to see? If you don't want to see AI generated, boom, minus tag it. You don't have to see it anymore. Why are all of society's major advancements driven by either the military or the porn industry? These are the questions that don't keep me up at night because I actually sleep very soundly, but I appreciate your concern. The VTuber community is full of toxic, socially awkward people constantly fake smiling and looking to use you as a stepping stone to make it to the top, which, you know, is really just a smaller version of any entertainment industry that's ever existed. But, you know, in my exploration, I discovered that many of these small VTubers have, like, an entire online friend group. They promote each other, they stream together, they got inside jokes. They throw slumber parties and eat pizza and talk about their crushes. I think it's the boredom and tedium of everyday grinding on a regular job that makes the big, lavish streamers appealing to everyone. You're like, oh, I want to be Kai-Sanan. I want to do this crazy stuff. It's like how we all want to be harem protagonists from animes like, no, not you, get out of here. But maybe we're not mentally ill. You know what? Humans are social creatures. Maybe all we really want is some attention because we're just lonely in this world where all we have to do is stare at a computer all day. Having a girl wait on you hand and feed you food and having 10 of them surround you is just so appealing. So maybe that's all I really need, to find some friends who care and respect me and treat me like a real person. Yeah, I don't need a VTuber GF. You're right, guys. I'm gonna turn my life around right now. Wait. But if I got a VTuber GF, I could use the very threat of my existence as a tool to get her to cook me dinner, clean my house, and completely mend her to my will! I could lord my entire existence overhead like a proverbial nuke ready for launch at any moment! And, yeah, you know what? Maybe I'm not ready for a girlfriend.